What if I told you that in the summer of 1858, London was drowning in a stench so bad that people vomited in the streets, and Parliament had to hang curtains soaked in chemicals just to keep working? But hidden inside that overwhelming sewer smell was something far more sinister. A serial killer using the Great Stink as the ultimate cover for arsenic poisonings. London in 1858 was a nightmare. The city had no proper sewer system. All human waste, factory chemicals, and dead animals flowed straight into the River Thames. The heat that summer turned the river into a toxic stew. The smell was so powerful that it was nicknamed the Great Stink. People described it as rotting eggs, sewage, and death all mixed together. The smell was so bad that boatmen refused to work on the river and Parliament almost had to shut down. And one man saw an opportunity. A quiet, unassuming chemist named Thomas Blackwell realized something brilliant and evil. In a city where everyone was already sick from the stench, who would notice a few extra deaths from arsenic? He started poisoning his victims with arsenic-laced medicine or food. The symptoms, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, were identical to the illnesses caused by the polluted water and air. The Great Stink became his perfect cover. Blackwell targeted the vulnerable, the poor, the elderly, and people who owed him money. He would visit them under the guise of helping with their stomach troubles caused by the bad air. He'd give them a special tonic. Within days, they would be dead. The doctors wrote it off as cholera or sewer fever. No one suspected foul play because the entire city was already dying from the smell. It took months for anyone to notice the pattern. A sharp-eyed doctor finally realized that too many of Blackwell's patients were dying with the same symptoms. When they searched his home, they found jars of arsenic and detailed notes on his victims. The killer had been using the Great Stink as the ultimate smokescreen for over a year. The Great Stink eventually forced London to build a modern sewer system, one of the greatest engineering projects of the 19th century. But the story of Thomas Blackwell, the Stink Killer, was buried. Some historians believe he was just one of many who used the chaos of the Great Stink to commit crimes that would never be noticed. The smell became the perfect alibi. The next time you complain about a bad smell, remember this. Sometimes the worst things hide in the things we try hardest to ignore. So here's the disturbing question. If one man could hide dozens of murders behind the Great Stink of 1858, how many other crimes throughout history were hidden in plain sight by bigger disasters? Drop your thoughts below. Could a killer really hide in a citywide disaster? Subscribe to Random Vibe Spark for more insane hidden history, wild true crime stories, and reality-bending facts.